My name is Margaret Ann Windsor, and I was kidnapped in 41 and brought to this country. And I was given the name of a dead twin, Peggy Ann Dempsey. I married to Childers. I still have to use that name. I have left a record, or tried to, using YouTube and Facebook, social media, to tell what's happened to me, the crimes that have been committed, the torture on a daily basis because of who I am. I just tried to put a video up and the sound went off, and I'm having trouble putting videos up. I'm not sure it has done me any good. I thought at some point some civil rights groups or attorneys would get together and help represent me, and that hasn't been the case. And without going into detail about who I am, I've put it up. Obviously, Windsor. Um, I wanted to put this. These last years, I was flown out to Larry Flint's in '83 when U.S. Congressman, doctor from Atlanta, Georgia, Larry McDonald, passenger on the KAL, was shot down August 31st of '83. I had written about him, tried to get it published, and had a letter from the FBI, ongoing investigation, national security involved. So it's been ongoing. It's nobody will prosecute the crimes committed against me and my children, wherever they are. I hope they're alive and well. That's what keeps me going. Anyway, so I don't get off the track here, I'm just going to say this. The last years I have an autoimmune disorder, and when I'm around toxic fumes, it triggers my immune system to attack itself with inflammation, etc. So over the years, this has been deliberately done, and I've put up on YouTube. I have two YouTubes because someone stole and tried to destroy everything back the day before Easter. A Mrs. Queen. Can you get the irony of her name? She lives on Mountain Pass Road. Beautiful home that was provided and all this to her and her family. And they're still living there while I'm still pulling my trash bags and backpack and sleeping bag to have a roof over my head. When I get a place, or even if it's a motel and I can't afford anything but HUD, and if you did a background check on me, you would get none of the truth because that's been deleted. First of all, my point, and I'm going to leave it at this, was for someone I'd like to have my name returned, who I am, and back to my home. That takes a lot of doing. And to make people alert to the crimes committed against me, but also the ongoing using my illness to torture me and make me move and stay homeless and a pauper. And over the years, the inflammation that's a result of the toxic fumes has just invaded my whole body. And the last 3 months, I mean, the people that are doing this are law enforcement. They get crimes committed that people have committed or their children, and in return for not prosecuting, people do things for them. Just like in a motel, it's easy. I shouldn't have to explain this. There's health conditions that exist that you can get ticketed for, all kinds of, let's say, fire codes, all these codes that motels, hotels, apartments can have wrong, and have the health department, police department come down on them. And in return for letting them off, they have done the crimes against me. So my hopes had been the obvious thing, that somebody should step in and protest. The blacks should have. They protest Black Lives Matter. And what's going on out in Los Angeles and all over the country in response to Donald Trump becoming president. Look at all the media they're getting to protest together. Not one, not even LOA, has League of American Women, have really tried to do anything to help me. They paid for a few cab rides, nothing like they provide for other elderly. I'm 78 years old, and this has killed me, dragging my luggage and from place to place, and I have to ask people, LOA and all of you, would you like to live my life? You think this is fun? And I mean, I'm to where I can't move now, and right in front of the motel where I just left, let's do that. I begged them to help me. Can you see a 78-year-old woman dragging her trash bags? And they, by the way, they know who I am. Down the hallway.